Hi there. Let's make a mission that demonstrates the EventShot DCS event, when it occurs, and how you can debug the contents of what is within the event data structure that is being passed. So let's develop here. So what I'm doing is I'm going to create a couple of statements within the mission script to explain you how the API works to subscribe certain objects to the event handling of a certain type, and then handle the event once the event is being fired within that object. So the event shot is occurring when an airplane is flying within the air and is shooting a missile to any target within the DCS simulation. So what we're going to do is we are going to subscribe to the shot event, and then we are going to handle the shot event when it is received from the event dispatcher to send a message to the coalition saying that plane has just shot a missile, and we will also observe the results within the DCS.log file, how the event data looks like. Let's start developing. I'm first going to create a unit for a plane. So I'm doing local plane unit, find by name, and I will name the plane in the mission plane. So that what that is doing is it search the unit wrapper object within the database that is being automatically populated within the Moose framework. So it search for a unit wrapper object using the identifier plane. It will find it if you've defined it properly within your mission, and will store the object reference in the local variable called plane. So now we have that. Let me explain you that with plane you can do now lots of things. Let's walk a bit through what you can do. You can set commands, you can set tasks, you can flare or smoke them, you can have various inquiry methods being fired on that plane, like give me the ammunition, give me the call sign, etc. You can inquire how much fuel does the plane have, what's the life of that plane, what's the health, right? Lots of stuff. So that's not what we're going to do here. What we are going to do here is we are going to subscribe to the event shot, the shot event within the DCS simulation. So once the shot event occurs, the plane object will receive a notification. What we're going to do is we are going to subscribe, and for that we need to do the handle event method. There are two. This is important. This is for the generic objects, but unit is a special case. So within the unit object I have overridden the method here. Now LTD doesn't understand that because I've overridden it, that I only should show unit here, but it also shows base. Doesn't matter. Just select one of the two. Unit. Okay. And what you now do is we are subscribing to the event. It asks you two parameters. The first parameter is what we call the event ID, and for that there is a structure created that is being explained within the event handling overview video. So events dot, and now you can select what kind of event you want to subscribe to. We want to subscribe to the shot event. So here we go. And then optionally you can specify an event function that you want to be called, but we're not going to do that. There's a default function that you can define to handle the shot event. So when this statement executes, what really happens is the plane unit object is subscribing to the shot event. So once a shot event occurs, the plane object will receive it. Now we need to define an event handling function to be able to process that subscription. How do you do that? Well, you define a function. So function plane, and again now you have various on-event functions here that you can select from, and we're gonna select the OnEventShot. You need to make sure, and that's all you need to do, you need to make sure that the event you subscribe to, right, events.shot, that there is a corresponding OnEventShot function being declared within your mission on that object. Let me explain you again what this is. So you define a function for the object plane, and the name of the function is OnEventShot, that will be automatically searched for by the event dispatcher. So it knows, the event dispatcher, that you subscribed to the events.shot on the plane object. So it will, once the event occurs, it will automatically search the plane object and see, does it have an EventShot function defined? And yes, we have. So now I can build here any logic that you want to populate, you know, or send a message or whatever. What we are going to do is, I'm going to send a message to the coalition. So I'm doing plane message to coalition. I just fired a missile. Right? Duration, I want to keep it 15 seconds. And yeah, the coalition, no, let me do that. Let me do something. Okay, again. I took the wrong API. Plane, send message to red, that's better. Message to red. I just fired a missile. Duration 15. Name, what's the name of the message? You know, alert, for example. Exciting, isn't it? Wow, what a difficult script that was. So here we are. We have just modeled a mechanism to subscribe to a shot event. If the plane shoots a missile, we will get a message to the red coalition populated from that plane saying, I've just shot a missile. Let's see how that is working within our mission. Okay, we're in our mission. I'm just going to do this from scratch, so you'll understand how you need to incorporate the different files and set up your mission script within your mission, for those who still don't know it. So I'm taking a plane, I'm dropping it here, drop a nice location here somewhere in the red area, for example here, great. I'm calling this group plane. Just note that we're not searching for the group within our script, but for the unit. So I need to name the unit correctly. Plane. I make a highly skilled, excellent plane. I want to ensure that it's a Russian plane because I'm sending to the red coalition the message, right? Now imagine that you have a tank. Come on. Right, you have a tank somewhere here. Let me drop a blue tank here. Tank. There you go. Tank. Okay, something really nice. BMP. Okay, cool. Now, let me see the correct plane. An 8 and C. No, let's do an Su-25T. Here, let's get some ground missiles here set up. Good. Now let's get a target for that. Perform task, attack unit in the group. Oh, I love this mission editor. Oh, yeah, of course, used to be USA. Bradley, okay, fine. So that one is flying. Attack group, tank. attack unit, tank, unit tank. Okay. I'm setting a waypoint, fly to there. Okay. So this is the, I think, the correct environment setup. Now what I want to do now is to load my mission. So I have a mission start trigger here with no conditions. I just do script file and I load my script that I just developed on OnEventShot example here. Okay. Also very nice what I do is also I always want to ensure that the mission objectives are correctly being set. So I do this very quickly. Comment, copy, comment. Okay. That here. Done. Okay. Now let's see how that works. Okay, so I'm ready to play. A few changes that I did, however, is I added a blue plane here, and when the plane fires a missile, it will not populate a message to the red coalition, but to all. For that, the API, where's my mission file? Here. The API message to all has been used instead of message to red. Okay, so let's see what's working here. Yeah, I want to save the changes. Okay, so now I'm in the mission, I'm in this plane here. So I want you to watch this here. This is my logging file with a trailer, sorry. So we'll just watch the Su-25T flying, and just watch here. It's flying, it's targeting for this. Now it fired a missile, and now you got the event shot being populated within your log file with all the contents of the event data that is there with the identifier of the shot event. And very nice is that when the missile hits that tank, another event hit will be populated, and then an event dead. So really very nice. Also notice that you can follow when the event is being executed, the subscribed classes to that event. It will log which objects are being updated automatically, in this case database. Yeah, okay, so that concludes the OnShot event subscription, and let's get to the next event example. I hope you like this video, and I hope you really see the potential of this kind of mechanism. Thank you. Bye bye.